Good day, traders. This is Rich with BinaryOptionTrading.com coming live with some price action on the binary markets. Currently 10:02 a.m. March 18, 2013. And yes, there's a lot to talk about today, but we're going to focus on the trade right now. We're going to focus on the trade, looking at a put option at this little area here. Yes, Cyprus is in a little bit of a sketchy area, so we'll get to that in a minute. Let's just focus on the trade. Be right back. Okay, so I'm looking at a put option here. I'm actually going to take it right now, going with the trend, and I'll go over everything that I wanted to discuss as this trade is developing. Okay, so we're in this put option at 1.2939. Okay, guys, we closed at 1.30. Was it 70? And I'm going to go over that as well. Let's go check it out. I'm going to put my line in for our entry about right here. Go to a 1-minute chart. And then notice this 170 pip gap. Okay, so Cyprus came out and needs a bailout and decided to go on their own and do something different, setting up some kind of tax for deposits. This is for money coming into Cyprus. And if you guys are aware that most of the brokers that we trade with are located in Cyprus. But you got to remember, this has nothing to do with the brokers themselves. So that's why I'm not too concerned at the moment. We've seen Greece. We've seen all kinds of Euro crisis in the debt situations. This is not a regulation situation. This is more of a bank sector and having enough funds to be a financial stable economy. And I have talked to several different brokers already. As of right now, everything's in the clear. If there is a tax or whatever, it's not going to be passed on to us in any sense, like withdrawals and adding money to your account, stuff like that. You got to remember, Cyprus needs these brokers to produce money so they can pay off all their debts and everything else. So it's not like they want to stop them from doing what they're doing. They just need to find a way to cover up some old debt and get back to business, just like all the other countries. So as the story develops, we'll know more. I'm not worried about my money so much over there getting it back. It's not about not getting your money. It's figuring out what's going to happen with the stability of it all, and will these brokers move to different areas of the world, and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to get into too much detail other than that. I'm going to stay focused on the trades. That's what I do anyway, and we'll keep going along those lines. So let's go check out our entry. Okay, so we're up 2 pips. So I got this line off, I think, a couple pips. Let's go fix that. Fix that a little bit. Okay, so it's about right here. And this is a 1-minute chart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into what happened last night with the gap. And you did see, look, price get up to 129.62. So we started to fill it a little bit, which I expected. I made a blog post yesterday about it. This was a trade last week, maybe early last week, and just a lot going on at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. We do have a few minutes before this trade to close, and I'll come back and hopefully we'll have a winner. Okay, guys, we are back here, and things are looking pretty good on this opening trade on Monday. It's 10 o'clock, 10:10 coming up. This is the final candle here, pushing down. I was definitely not even considering call options today. I was waiting for the retracement back up into this area. I saw this move, but this didn't happen when I was around my computer. This was what was going on. It was just fading, so I was looking for a nice bounce up, and this is what I got on the bounce back up to the north side, and this trade is going to close out as a nice winner to start our Monday. Now remember, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of news. Just don't get crazy. Don't get silly. It's just the industry. It's not the industry. I'm sorry. It's the banks. The U.S. can be in this situation too. So we were in 2008, and all these countries in the Euro Union are having their issues. So let's just let the things settle down, and we'll let things figure themselves out, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the back, make sure his trade did close in favor, which I believe it was a 5-pip winner, is my guess. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the chart, see what happened last night. Okay, so real quick, in at 1.2939, and closed at 1.29343, so just about almost 5 pips. Great trade. really good trade. So let's go check out the chart, complete it, and go over what happened last night. Okay, so we're looking at a 1 minute still. So let's go back to the 5 minute and then actually go to a 15 minute. So let's go to the 15 minute first. Okay, so here we are. Here's Friday, March 15th. The close was at 130.69. We'll call it 130.70. And on Sunday night, last night, price opened up at 129, pretty much 129, its whole number, we'll call it. So that's 170 pip gap. That happens once or twice a year, that kind of gap. Now, I've seen 30 pip gaps, 50 pip gaps. I've seen bigger gaps than this. But this is just one of those really, really, really big ones. And I don't expect this thing to just sit here and then keep falling. And this is what happened. I was about to post a note on Twitter to watch for the gap fill. I did the blog post instead. And now price is moving up right here, filled 70 pips of that 170. And now it's climbing a little bit more. So all it will take is some stability news to come out of the Euro Union in Cyprus for this thing to move back up, not to pivot. It's not going to get to pivot, but it could possibly get to the 130 area, and that's where we were last week. So if it gets to 130, I'll feel pretty comfortable with the euro, hanging on. If this drops and breaks the lows here, we're going to see the 127s. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, but for now, we're just in a wait and see on everything. So be patient, keep trading, practice your trading if you don't feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, then do what you got to do. But right now, I'm not making any drastic moves, and I'm just sticking with my guns here and just trading like I always do on a daily basis. And I'll keep doing these videos as well. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you hear something about the effects of the bailout, then you can rate that as well. But until we know for sure, I don't want to start rumors. I don't want to start anything crazy, and I'm not going to worry about it. It's all we can really do at this point. Have a little faith. If you don't have hope, then we're all screwed. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Just be realistic with your trading. Don't force anything. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Rich with BinaryOptionTrading.com. Tuesday for the trade of the day.